Hi, my name is Dan Sokol, licensed psychotherapist. I wanted to talk a little bit today about couples therapy, couples issues, and some of the things that create tension in a couple. This is going to be a shorter video than other videos, so I really wanted to hone in and focus mainly on the issue of when two different families, two different cultures collide in a marriage, and what happens in arguments and how the history plays into that. So a common argument will be about something small. For example, like someone accidentally purchasing the wrong item at a grocery store, or not being able to get to a chore because something else was going on. And then what happens is that issue is confronted, and then it becomes escalatory, and then the couple can lead to a yelling match, an arguing match, and both parties feel personally attacked and criticized. So the primary issue that's usually brought up is never the actual issue. It's all of the underlying factors, the history of tension, two different perceptions of how and when things should be done, and also different perceptions of family and what family roles are and how family members interact with each other. And a lot of conflict stems from when these two different kind of histories kind of collide, and there's a lack of understanding about where the other person's coming from. And then what often happens is no one hears the other because their counter argument about how they were wronged is really what they're focusing on, instead of trying to understand why the other person got frustrated or upset in the first place. And then history comes up, and then you have a full-out argument. In couples work, one of the things we do is situational evaluation. And in that situational evaluation, we try to break down the deeper meanings, the history, the family, the perceptions, all the things that are underneath the verbal level that relate to what played out over this kind of surface level issue. And majority of time, it's never really about that surface level issue. It could be about neglect, it could be about hurt, it could be about feeling criticized in the way the tone was presented about the issue. And then all of these things can lead to a trigger. And then once that realm of the trigger plays out, of frustration, people tend to shut down to hearing the other and truly understanding the other. So through situational evaluation, what we really try to do is pick these situations apart, gain the deeper meanings, work on empathy, work on understanding where the other person was coming from, and how that functions as a foundation of one's perception of family, one's perception of culture, one's perception of roles. And by kind of meshing those a little bit more, so that when there is an issue, there's a little bit of a pause or delay that isn't rooted in or based in a counter-argument or a reaction, but initial understanding. And when arguments can start with an initial understanding of the other, it really takes away the fuel for the fire in what escalates an argument in the long term. So I hope this made sense. Really, it's about how our histories play into the surface level issues in an argument and how that plays out in couples treatment. And again, I hope it was helpful. And if you want to watch more videos, you can go to my website, www.danielsokol.com. And if you are looking for a presentation or are interested in becoming a patient, don't hesitate to reach out. I also do consultations, which are one-time kind of supportive calls about an issue, a specific issue we can pick apart, but it's a little less than therapeutic because it's not about the process. It's really going over an issue one or two times. So again, danielsokol.com. My name is Daniel Sokol, licensed therapist, and thanks for taking the time to listen to this video, and I hope you have a great day. Take care.